Charizard Ultra Premium Collection Box. It is one of the most sought after products of the year, but the market has just been absolutely obliterated by the print run of this. Is there too much? Is it cheap right now? So let's dive into it. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Charizard Ultra Premium Collection Box. It is fantastic. I've got one right there behind me. It is one of the biggest products of the year. And prices have been quite interesting. You know, availability has been quite interesting. This product been out now for what, best part of a week, and things are starting to change already. Now over here in the UK, things have been very tough to get hold of these. It hasn't been easy. Trying to get hold of that one was tough. It was absolutely tough. Have managed to bag myself a second one, but I went through incredible hoops to get it, but it is incredibly tough. Over in the US though, it seems to be a completely different story. It is absolutely everywhere. The market has actually reacted to this. Now it's reacted to this over in the US. So we're going to take a look at TCG Player, and we're going to take a look over here on eBay to give you guys a good idea of what's really been going on with the Charizard UPC, because it has been dropping, but not what you may think, especially over here in the UK. Now in the US, it's been dropping like crazy. The promo cards have been dropping like crazy as well. Over here, completely different story. So there's only one way to find out. Jump into it. Alright, first off, let's take a look at TCG Player, what's been going on now. Obviously, this is way above retail. If you can get it at 120, then do so. It's an absolute fantastic buy. Absolutely amazing. But if you couldn't, this was the situation right now. As you can see, guys, it has dropped massively, massively. Now, we knew it was going to be a really high, crazy costs to begin with. Before, orders were actually touching ground. We didn't really know how big the release was. We knew it was going to be larger than Celebrations. We didn't really know how big it was going to be. And it's been big. Places like Walmart and Target have actually had tons of this product coming in. People ordering absolute boxes load full of this set, to be honest. And we've seen the impact of the market because of it. So I would say let's go back a month. Let's give us a good idea. We'll go back a month, right? So it kind of started off a month ago at 250, and it was getting closer and closer to release date. Then we started to hear that there was going to be a decent amount coming, and things started to drop. And then I would say it was going to come out on the 28th of October. So I would say about a week before release, we were looking around $190. So still about $70 above MSRP. And then it dropped, and we're sitting around 160 on average right now. Nowhere near the 120, but it has dropped significant amount. It really has dropped by kind of 50% of what it kind of was, above that 300 mark. It's dropped around about 50%, which is actually pretty crazy. It has actually dropped a decent amount. And right now, is it a good price to get for 160? If you can't get it at retail, I do believe that it is still a really good price to get at 160. It's an Ultra Premium Collection Box, okay? They always do well. It's Charizard. You have 3 fantastic promos, bunch of packs in there. If you break down all of the cards and all the packs, it's way above retail. It really is. It is and don't forget you got all the accessories as well, the playmat as well. So it all adds up. It really does all add up. And we've seen it with other collection boxes. They do hold really well. And Charizard, it's fantastic, right? It's not good as the Celebrations one, because Celebrations was very limited, and now it's very difficult to get hold of, and that's why the price of that has nearly gone up by 3 times the retail price when it was released. So this is actually not going to be anywhere near as big as Celebrations, but it will go up over time for the long term. Now, regarding the promos themselves, they have taken a nosedive as well. So first off, we have the Charizard Vmax. Now, this is actually my favorite one out of the 3. I think this one's fantastic. It looks like Godzilla. Looks absolutely epic. And let me take a look at this, guys. Look at that dive. It's taken an absolute nosedive. We go back a month, okay? Over $100. That's more than what the UPC would be. Okay, we go back a week. Let's go to a week before release. So a week before release, it was $100. Look at it now. Look at it now. $27. Absolutely crazy. Now, I made a video about a week ago, just before the release or just after the release, and I predicted that these will go between $20 to $30 a piece. I know that some people were saying, no way would it ever go that low. And kind of has. That's what's crazy. And will these go back up over time? They will, after, all of the stock is out there, but there is another wave. That's the crazy thing. There's another wave coming in December. Over here in the UK, it's actually supposed to be in November. Talking to local retailers, they've been saying it's November. Apparently it's going to be another wave. Now they split it in two, you know, to spread it out a little bit, give people more of a chance rather than all in one go. Bit crazy. Could we see this drop below 20 or 220? I don't know. Time will tell, but it will go up over time. So if you do just want to get the promos, just go and pick them up right now. They're pretty good price. Now on to the Vstar one. Now this one's actually my least favorite one out of all of them. I do know that a lot of people do like this card, but it is my least favorite. Let's take a look at this one. Now this one is around, again, $28, very similar to the Vmax. It's just dropped. It's just absolutely dropped. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely crazy. You go back a month, week before release, you know, hype was there. You know, we're looking at $80. Then the release came with all these massive waves of product, and now look at it, $30 or less. Crazy, right? However, the other one, the sleeping, you know, VOR, which I really like this one. This is really cute. It's cheaper. It's even cheaper. Less than $25. This is insane. But the fact is, you can pick up all 3 promos for less than, you know, retail of the box. Perfect. You know, if you could pick all of these up for around $90, that's pretty good going. So overall, these have taken a massive hit. Could they drop even more? I think they can. You know, if this second wave is going to be anywhere near as big as the first one, especially over in the US, we could be seeing these promos being $20 or less, which is quite surprising. Now over here in the UK, different story, completely different story. This has been selling for a bit more than $120 over on eBay. It's been very difficult to find some. So let's take a look at the most recently sold. We have some sold here. We've got 3 of them sold for $480, so that's about $160 each. We go further down, 175, we got 170, you got 185 with £11 postage. Then we have 164, 175. You have a bunch of them, quite pricey. You know, I would say around about between 40 to 50% above retail. That is quite pricey. Would I pick it up? I mean, it depends. It's really, really difficult here compared to the US. Most shops only had like 1 or 2 copies. They didn't really have much. 160, I think 160 is pretty decent. I think if you can get it around 160, I think is a pretty good deal. Anything more, you know, you're kind of risking it. Don't know how big the second wave is going to be. Don't know how easy it's going to get because it has been so tough. But if you just want the promo cards, you may be best off just buying the individual promos. So let's take a look at how they're doing. Okay, right, let's take a look at the promo cards. So we've got the Alt Art Sleeping Charizard here, £40 for that one. Scroll further down, so we've got one here for $36. That's the Godzilla looking one. So these are more expensive than over in the US because there's been a lot less of it here. Then we have the Vstar. That's sold on the 3rd, which is as the filming of this video. So we're looking around £57 for that one. £29. Now I will say, one thing I will say, guys, is the quality of these cards apparently have been absolutely terrible. I don't know, haven't opened mine yet. If you can find a really good center in a good condition one, they will sell for a decent amount. A lot of people have opened them and they've been poor, really, really poor. Take that into consideration if you want to buy these singles. They can be quite risky. Okay, so we had all 3 of them sold there for £70. Cheap. That's good. That's good. That one there sold for £60 on its own. Maybe it's got a good condition. So there's one thing to take into consideration. There you go. Look, there's a Celebrations factory sealed UPC right there, £400. That's what I mean, end shape. But yeah, a lot of these cards, we're looking around £40 or so, depending on the condition, depending on the quality of the card. So it's not cheap. It's not cheap. It's more expensive here than it is over in the US. There you have it, guys. That's what I'm saying. UPC, is it a great time to pick one up? Should you wait for the second wave? I think if you can get it for around 160, then you're doing pretty good. That's in dollars or in pounds. Now, if you can get it retail, you're laughing. I managed to pick mine up from retail, and I've actually got a second one on the way, which I did manage to get through retail. Very difficult, though. Very, very difficult. Great product, though. You can't really go wrong with the UPC. I think it's going to be one of the best products that you can buy this year. I'm going to do an opening video where I'm going to be opening up my UPC. That one right there, I'm going to be opening up on the channel. So we're going to see how great the promo cards are. Is it really worth to crack it open? And we're going to do a little breakdown of the box to see whether or not we should keep it sealed or open. If you've made it this far into the video, guys, and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button and make sure you subscribe for more Pokemon content. And let me know, guys, down in the comments, have you cracked yours open? Are you going to keep it sealed? And do you think this is going to be a great pickup for the long haul? Let me know, guys, down in the comments. I want to hear all about it, so let me know. And also, guys, make sure to subscribe because I'll be dropping that video real soon. We're going to see whether or not it's worth to keep sealed or to crack open. Anyway guys, that is it from me in this video. As always, thank you all so much for watching. You guys are the legends. And I'll see you all in the next one.